everyone, it's Laura Myers for CMS-Connected, and I'm here with Sue Bergamo, the CIO and CISO for Episerver. Thanks for joining me. So we're going to talk a little bit about the European Union General Data Protection Regulation. So my first question is, what does it mean for businesses?
Thank you, Laura. It's nice to see you again. So GDPR, or the regulation as it's known, is all about data protection. And if you're a company that is doing business with the European Union or with members of the European Union within their 13 states, then you have to comply to GDPR regulation. So that is really the gist of it, is how to protect data and keep something called personal identifiable information safe and private for those European citizens.
And I know that it can be a bit daunting, but what would you say are some positives for businesses? Is there ways that they can make this more of an opportunity than something that they're sort of scared of?
That's an interesting question, and I'm going to go back to our data protection officer, or our DPO, and we have a lot of conversations around this. So I like to say that the marketers of this world, that their jobs have gotten harder, and what he likes to say is, no, turn that around. It's really about being more concise in their marketing intent, and to make sure that when you're dealing with European citizens, that you're very transparently and clearly asking for them to give consent to use their personal identifiable information to do targeted marketing campaigns for them.
And how can businesses best prepare for it as it's coming in May?
It is coming in May. It's coming fast and furiously. First and foremost is to get knowledge around the regulation. It is very, very large. It's very complex, and it's unclear. But I think the big points are have a governance program in place, clearly understand the regulation, and then there are some certain things that you need to do around your data processing agreements, your DPAs with your vendors, doing data assessments, impact assessments around personal identifiable information, and then there's this thing called the SAR, or the Subject Access Request. And so you have to be able to respond to a SAR, and these are really the biggest components about GDPR that you need to know in order to get prepared.
That's awesome. Well, thanks so much.
You're welcome.